up, YouTube? It's your boy JusRzd, and welcome to another edition of Rage Reviews. Today, we're chopping it up about the newest episode of Skeleton Crew. This episode, it was cute. It was adorable, kind of. I'm not even gonna hold you. Of course, this kind of being like a Goonies of the Galaxy, you gotta have some conflict. You gotta have some growth in the characters, and of course, the characters are children. So it picks up. We actually see Jedi escaping from the the underbelly of the spa, and as soon as he gets out to the top, he sees he's carrying a whole bunch of treasure, and he sees the whole staff kind of looking at him crazy. And as soon as he turns around, he's pretty much apprehended by the by the pirates that were still there. He thought he got rid of them by doing the acid trick that he did in last episode, but they didn't send everybody down there to go get him. They only sent a few. And so we have Jaleel White's character still alive, and of course the bounty hunter who contacted the pirates in the first place. She was still there, and she super hyped to get him taken care of very quickly. So they end up taking him to their ship, and pretty much his storyline throughout the entire episode was just him kind of going on trial in front of the pirates to see what they should do with him, if they should release him via airlock just into the depths of space, or if they should make him his prisoner. So they gave him like a little pitch. He shot his pitch. He was just like, look, man, what if you can continue following this captain, or you can go with my idea and let's go find Ad-Adding and get these these Republic credits and get this get this mint on lock. And of course, all the pirates are hype, and so of course they make a decision to follow through with him. But of course, with the caveat that if there ain't no credits, we finna shoot y'all this airlock. Because the whole series started with him doing a heist with the pirates, and when they got to the vault, it was literally one Republic credit there. And so it's just like, if this happens again, you're getting shot out the airlock. So it's just funny to see his story arc in this particular episode. But as for the children, it was just dope to see them kind of mature in this particular episode. They pretty much the pathway that Whim sent them down towards the end of last episode, it ended up leading them into the drainage pipes, which ended up shooting them out into like this trash bin area. And so of course Fern, being the leader, she's debating on what they should do. She thinks they should climb back up the pipes to get back to the ship, and KB and Whim, they end up finding they end up thinking that it would be a better idea to go find help, and they find these crabs with a bunch of like technology and trash collected on their backs, and they're able to communicate, but it's kind of like they're communicating almost like parrots, so they're repeating whatever you say to them. And Whim's like, yo, we should follow them and see if we can go find help. And Fern's like, nah, we need to climb these pipes. And KB's like, man, you don't listen. You don't listen to nobody. All you care about is yourself. So they had a little beef, a little falling out. And then Neel, being the sweet, adorable child that he is, he decided to go with Fern as they tried to climb up the pipes. And they had their little frustrating moment going back and forth, because Neel was like, hey, man, I ain't got the same hands and build as you, so I can't do this as easily as you can do it. So you might want to slow down. And Fern was just like, all right. So she found a cable, tied like a tether from herself to Neel, and was able to maneuver them upwards. And Whim and KB decided to follow the crabs. But in the process of following the crabs, they KB revealed to Whim that one of her internal components had corroded, and she needs another one, otherwise her body's gonna shut down. She ain't gonna be able to move. And so just in the nick of time, they're able to get the replacement. Whim's able to put it in there just in the nick of time. She's able to reboot and pretty much be completely fine. And she kind of shrugs it off like, yeah, if you had taken any longer, I pretty much would have died. Pretty much would have been unalive. And Whim's just like, what? But anyway, they continue to follow the crabs, and the crabs lead them to where they thought they were going was help, but the crabs actually lead them to this, I guess, giant trash crab. I don't know if it's like a mother figure to them or a father figure to them, but looks like they were expecting them to be food. And so all the crabs start surrounding them. Giant crabs trying to attack them. So they're trying to find their way out of there and scramble around the whole time. Neel and Fern are climbing up the pipes. They notice that their ship is actually being carried away and transported to the trash pile. And so Neel and Fern jump off. The ship is being carried away by like little cargo drones is what it looks like. So they jump on the cargo drones. Then they see KB and Whim are in trouble, so they use the cargo drones to swoop in, save KB, save Whim. And they notice that when they crashed, that of course they make amends. Everybody's cool. KB apologizes to Fern. Fern apologizes to KB. KB explains why she was frustrated with her because she was scared to inform Fern that she's not able to, ever since her accident, she's not able to do everything that Fern can do. And Fern's like, man, I don't even care about all that. You my best friend. And so that was a sweet moment. It was adorable. And then they noticed after they had crash landed, because as they were making their escape, the crab actually launched something at the drones, knocking them off course, and they ended up crashing. They noticed that the ship is in pretty much in the path of like one of them, pretty much something in the trash that's like a trash compactor, and it's like scooping up all the trash and destroying it. And they know if their ship gets caught into it, it's going to destroy the ship, and they're going to lose their way out of the planet that they're on. And so they end up making it to the ship just before it gets caught, and then they're trying to figure out how they're going to get out, and before they can restart the engine and try to pretty much use the engine and the propulsion system to back out and lift off, they actually get caught in the machine. And so they continue to reroute energy to the engines to try to get it situated so they can back out. As they back out, the machine ends up tearing the old carcass around the ship, because it looks like the ship was like two ships in one. So it was like you had the regular ship that looked dope, and then you had like this outside carcass that was just like looked old and rusty and raggedy. And so they end up pulling out the rest of their ship and letting the trash compactor pretty much devour the old raggedy outer shell. And you could tell it was kind of like a metaphor for them maturing and kind of shedding their old skin, and now they're prepared to make their way back home to Ad-Adin, or at least back to find Jod, so they can get the coordinates for Ad-Adin. And it was just dope. It was like a dope little coming of age episode. It was cute. The kids were adorable. I give this particular episode like an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. I really thought it was dope. I thought the character growth was dope. Jod's part was funny. The kids just kind of bickering and exploring their own ways, and just kind of maturing in the moment, I thought was dope. And just to see how they come about this story and how the story is going to end, I'm very interested in seeing. But let me know in the comments below how y'all felt about the episode. If you tapped into Skeleton Crew, it's a good time. It's a good time for the family. It's a fun it's a fun little adventure with the children in a galaxy far, far away. But But yeah, tap in with it. Tap in with your boy. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about it. If you agree with my take, if you disagree with my take, if you feel like I'm tripping, if you feel like I'm right, spot on. Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified anytime that we drop a new video on the channel, which is every day. So stay tapped in, stay locked in with your boy, and never forget, it's free show to the show free. Let's get